to the Ben and Bash Podcast Tag Team Talk.
I'm Ben.
I'm Bash. I'm going to lace up your boots and hit the mat with the Ben and Bash Podcast Tag Team Talk.
All right, here we are for another one. This time we're going to do night 2 for WrestleMania 41. So let's get to it.
Okay, for the first match on the card, it's Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. And recently on Raw and just in general, they've been disregarding Io Sky. Because at the what was it called? The WrestleMania
Kickoff?
Yeah, kickoff. Rhea Ripley said that she always envisioned herself um against Bianca, but then when you add Io in there, but what they said, they keep adding like add Io or stuff like that, but like she's the champion, and like they're basically like not even like saying her as a threat basically.
I mean, it was supposed to be in Bianca and Rhea because Bianca won the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
But then Io had her rematch.
Mhm.
So, I mean, Rhea dropped the ball and lost the belt.
Mhm.
So.
But I think that the underdog story. I think Io Sky overcomes the odds and retains her championship.
Is it?
Yep.
Nothing else?
Nope. Wait a minute. I'm gonna change my prediction. I'm saying Bianca Belair wins, and I'm going for bonus points. Naomi helps her win.
You changed your mind to Bianca?
Yeah.
Why you didn't say Io?
Cause
you took my pick.
Oh, so you were gonna say Bianca?
Yep.
Were you gonna say the Naomi thing too?
Yep.
You could still say it. Say it.
I was gonna say Bianca though.
Mm.
But is that it? Are you officially switching to Bianca?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess we're on the same page with that one. I'm gonna go with Bianca as well. I mean, she's been getting booed even though she's done nothing wrong. She's been right about everything. I mean, she did nothing wrong. She did what she didn't win the Royal Rumble. She didn't win it. She went to the Elimination Chamber instead. You win the Elimination Chamber. They tell you you're gonna get a WrestleMania opportunity. Okay, she did that against the champion. Who's the champion gonna be? Find out on Monday Night Raw. Cool. Rhea wrestled Io Sky. Rhea Ripley is supposed to handle business. She didn't. She lost to Io Sky. Okay. Io Sky is supposed to wrestle Bianca Belair. Plain and simple. End of discussion. Why is Rhea Ripley in the match? I mean, I get it, but why is she in the match?
Because she weaseled her way.
But I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. It's like, she shouldn't be in the match. She lost her belt.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she gets a rematch, but why did she have to get a rematch at WrestleMania? She's had 2 months to get a rematch, and she waits till now.
Yeah.
She could have been had a rematch.
Mhm.
You know, and she waits till now, and like Bianca said, she's taking my shot away from me. I did everything I was supposed to do, and Rhea really just signs the contract, puts her name on the contract, and gets a title shot pretty much.
And that messes up Bianca's odds too.
Exactly. It's like Scott Steiner says, 33 and third chance to win.
Yeah.
Goes from 50% to 33 and third
of
winning now. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go Bianca. I was gonna go Bianca anyways, no matter who she wrestled at WrestleMania. Just I think this is her year again. I mean, she's undefeated at WrestleMania. She hadn't beat Rhea Ripley before. She has a losing record against Io, as they said. So this is and it keeps her streak alive at WrestleMania. Now will Naomi help her out? Or will she feud with somebody else later on? I mean, she has to have a match at Backlash next month. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Bianca in that one.
Yeah. But for the second match on the card, it's Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominik Mysterio for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And this one, it's pretty difficult because all of these are very people who could carry the Intercontinental Championship very well. I've seen a lot of people predicting Dominik Mysterio, which I'm kind of surprised because I didn't think that many people want Dominik Mysterio as the champion. But yeah, I think I think they're just gonna tease Dominik Mysterio winning. But Penta picks up the victory. Yeah.
So you go with Penta?
Yep.
I'm going to disagree, and I'm going to be one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Dominik Mysterio winning.
But who does he pin?
I don't know. Finn Balor, maybe?
Yeah, most people are saying Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
They've been saying. But no, I'm going to go with Dominik Mysterio winning off a simple fact of he's been doing literally the best heel work in recent memory. I mean, the heat he's been getting, and he turned on his dad, what, 2-3 years ago? How long ago was that?
Yeah, I think
When Edge, when Edge was in WWE, he's in AEW now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how long ago was that? I mean, that was at least a couple years ago, 3 years ago at least.
It was there because the climax to it was WrestleMania 39.
So this is 41.
Mm-hmm.
So 39. This is 41. So think about how long ago it was.
Yeah.
So here we are now, and he's still getting booed the same way he was back then.
Yeah.
And hadn't died down yet. So if that's good heel work. Now he gets rewarded for the heel work. I mean, what better way? I mean, what better way? And then that leads to him becoming the leader of Judgment Day because he beats Finn Balor.
Mm-hmm.
Because Finn Balor's in the match too.
Yeah.
So if he beats Finn Balor and pins Finn Balor,
Mm-hmm.
now what happens?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I got Dominik Mysterio winning that match. It should be with these kind of Braun Breaker is the rookie out of all of them technically. But
he is.
Yeah, technically. I mean, Dominik Mysterio's been wrestling for a while.
I guess.
I mean, he's been wrestling. I mean, before he came to the WWE, he was wrestling all around. I mean, he was training. I mean, so yeah, he's been wrestling for a long time. But Rey Mysterio trained him right, had him trained all around the world.
Yeah.
So before he came to WWE, so I would think Braun Breaker would be because Braun Breaker played football.
Yeah.
So he played football first, and then came to WWE. Dominik Mysterio, all he done is wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he's been doing.
Yeah.
I mean, he was wrestling. He was a kid.
Yeah.
In the whole Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, custody over Dominik ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been in WWE his whole life pretty much. So and he's been wrestling even longer. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Dominik Mysterio winning championship.
Mm-hmm. For the third match on the card, it's AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. And this match, I feel like it could go either way. If you noticed on Raw, Karrion Kross had his hands behind his back when AJ Styles did his Styles Clash.
Yeah, he knows that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't notice it either until people pointed it out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Mhm. But yeah. Yeah. But mm, I think AJ Styles is gonna win this match. But I have a side prediction, and I get bonus points for this if I'm right. Um, I'm predicting that Mr. Beast is gonna be in the prime bottle.
You think the promo's gonna come out again?
Yep, it has to. He's done it every single WrestleMania except his first one. And I don't even think Prime was out back then.
You think it's gonna be in the prom ball again?
Yeah.
Mr. Beast this time?
Mhm.
But is Mr. Beast part of Prime?
No.
So why would he be in the prom
Speed
ball?
wasn't either though.
Yeah, but because I was.
Yeah, but at least Mr. Beast has a company with Logan Paul, Feastables. Not Feastables, Lunchly. It's a Lunchables knockoff.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it still makes sense.
Yeah, maybe if he wants to do it, but he's gonna whatever happens though, he's gonna take a spot.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Beast want to take a spot?
He played football before.
How long ago was that?
I don't know.
Exactly. KSI and also Speed, they actually took spots.
Mhm.
So I mean, KSI took a spot. Nalo Speed did one at WrestleMania
In the Royal Rumble.
and the Royal Rumble.
And he got a nasty gash on his leg for that too.
Exactly. So he actually takes spots. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody come out in the prime bottle. We'll see. But you done with that? Did you pick your pick?
Yeah, I picked AJ Styles.
This should be a good match. I mean, AJ Styles is getting there in age, but he still puts on good matches regardless. You know, I mean, he's still, like I said, up there in age, wrestling for 20 plus years now, but he can still hang with the best of them as far as wrestling goes. Logan Paul, not the biggest fan of Logan Paul, but
not many people are.
But you give somebody respect where respect is due, and so far in wrestling, he has been good. Mm-hmm. I mean, just point blank, he has been good as a wrestler. You know, yep. So when respect is due, regardless. And Logan Paul has been good. I mean, it seems like he's serious about it. At first, I wasn't sure if he was going to take it serious and just something else to do. But it seems like he actually taking it serious. It seems like he's actually learning how to do it. He's getting better on his promos. Still got like golden promos though. Wrestling ability. I mean, he's athletic already, and it seems like his wrestling ability gets better every time he gets in the ring. I would like to see him wrestle more though, because he's kind of doing the Roman Reigns without earning that spot yet.
Yeah, the only thing he's really done is won the United States Championship.
Yeah, I'm saying it's like he's doing the Roman Reigns and Brock, but he hadn't earned the right to do that yet.
Yeah,
like he should be on TV, if not every week, every other week. Mm-hmm. To earn the respect. I mean, he may be backstage every time. I don't know. I'm not sure what he may be backstage every time. I'm not gonna say he's not there every week, but he should be on TV every other week.
Oh no, I guarantee he's not on there every week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cause like he has other stuff to do. He has like a reality show. Yeah. He does all this other stuff.
But reality shows don't film reality shows every day though. You film those for a short period of time, and then they're done until the next season. Yeah. Until you decide to film again. But even then, do you care more about wrestling or you want to film a reality show? Because they did Total Divas. Yeah. They filmed that while people were still wrestling. Yeah. So, I mean, Renee Young still did her backstage interviews. Dean Ambrose, when he was there, was still in the Shield stuff, still world champion. Yeah. When he was on Total Divas, Total Bellas, John Cena was on there, and he was still doing John Cena stuff. The Bella Twins was still doing Bella stuff. Daniel Bryan was still doing Daniel Bryan stuff. So there's not an excuse for that. I mean, you can still do reality shows and still do that, Yeah. I mean, technically. But did you pick who you're gonna win? Pick AJ Styles. AJ Styles. I want AJ Styles to win, but I feel like Logan Paul's gonna pull it out some kind of way. I feel like Logan Paul's gonna pull it off some kind of way. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Logan Paul in probably one of the better matches of the night. So yeah, we'll go Logan Paul on that one.
But for the fourth match on the card is Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street fight. And this one, I is bound to be a good match. I don't know if they go all the way backstage, but I know it's gonna be a really good fight. I like the name because they always do like catchy names for certain places. Um, but yeah, I think Drew McIntyre needs this win more because he's been on a little bit of a slump recently.
You think so?
Yeah, and I think this match will not like boost them as much, but like I think he just needs this win a lot more. But yeah, like I was saying, he needs this win a lot more, so I think he pulls it out with some like crazy spot, and then he wins.
So you're picking
Drew McIntyre
officially?
Yep.
Drew McIntyre. Who do I want to win this match? I mean, this feud has been going on for what, almost a year now.
I mean, technically,
Since last WrestleMania,
yeah.
when Damian Priest cashed in.
Uh-huh.
So, do I want Damian Priest or Drew McIntyre to win
But
this
actually, you
match?
gotta think about it. It was before that because they were like attacking each other like during like Raws and stuff when Damian Priest still had the briefcase. Remember?
That's right, because he didn't want Damian Priest cashing in.
Yeah.
He didn't want Damian Priest cashing in on before the belt, before the WrestleMania match.
Mm-hmm.
It was against Seth Rollins too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I am going to go with. I'm gonna go Damian Priest. I'm gonna go Damian Priest. Just yeah. I'm gonna go Damian Priest. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go Damian Priest for this one.
Reason?
Huh?
Reason?
It's a straight fight, and this is the way Damian Priest, the way Damian Priest has been. I mean, the way he's been recently with the whole fighting Gunther and all
Yeah, the
that.
street.
Yeah, just that whole persona.
Yeah.
And his whole, if he goes back like his Ring of Honor days, the Punishment Martinez days, then I got Damian Priest winning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he switches that that level and put that switch on, then it's gonna be a long night for Drew McIntyre. It's not gonna be a pretty match. It's not gonna be match of the night. This is gonna be a beatdown. This is gonna be a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think it's gonna be match of the night. This is gonna be a fight. It's gonna be two big dudes beating each other up who don't like each other.
Yeah.
You know, point blank. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Damian Priest on this one.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And for the next match on the card is Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and a mystery tag team partner because for some reason Bayley just got scruffed from the match.
All right, before we start this, let me go on a little rant real quick on this. We talked yesterday about Seth Rollins, right?
Mm-hmm.
About Seth Rollins winning the match and being what's right for pro wrestling, correct?
Yeah.
And how, you know, he's always wrestling, he's always there, regardless of what. He's always there, no matter what.
Yeah.
Is that not the same? You cannot say the same thing for Bayley?
Yeah, you can say the same exact thing.
If not more.
Yeah, she's there like almost guaranteed every week unless she's hurt.
She's wrestled in every single brand WWE had this year, including NXT.
Just this year? That's
This
crazy.
year, yes. She was in NXT too this year.
Dang.
So NXT, Raw, SmackDown, PLEs, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't give her a WrestleMania match?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, okay, we'll get into who we think's gonna debut. I think we got the same person. Yeah. But you don't give her a WrestleMania match? Mm-hmm. If this was the plan from the beginning, give her a match against Roxanne.
Mm-hmm. Then why did matches get scrubbed?
Like, I mean, if you know this is the plan, just you could have put anybody in there with Lyra. Mm-hmm. If they're not going to be in the match anyways. Anybody could have been in that position with Lyra if they're just not going to be in that match anyways. Somebody who doesn't need to be in WrestleMania anyways. Could be anybody in that position. Yeah. To be Lyra's tag team partner. If all you're going to do is take them out anyways. Mm-hmm. To replace them with the mystery opponent. Yeah. Bayley deserves better than that. I mean, she's been a workhorse for WWE since she came to WWE. Yeah. You know? I mean, I know she's a team player. I mean, I know she's probably upset about it, but at the end of the day, she's not going to, I mean, she's a team player. So she does what's best for business as well, just like Seth Rollins. But just like we talked about Seth Rollins yesterday, doing what's best for business. He was the best winner for that match against CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. Bayley is just like that for the women's division. She's the women's workhorse. Mm-hmm. She needs more respect for that. Mm-hmm. But to not give her a WrestleMania match, it's ridiculous. Yeah. But go ahead. Sorry about that. Go on.
So before I predict the match, I don't know if we all know, but like, who I think is gonna replace Bayley. I hope we have the same person, or then I just look weird. All
right, we're gonna do it on three. One, two, three. Becky Lynch. Yep. There you go. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think Becky Lynch is gonna replace Bayley right here, and I think Lyra and Becky pick up the win against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yep. I mean, obviously, they're both from the same place. They both trained in the same place. They both were trained by Finn Balor. It's obvious what this is gonna be.
Yeah.
We know what this is gonna be. She was backstage when Seth won yesterday.
She was?
Yeah, she was back. Though they posted it, she was backstage today when they won.
Oh.
She was backstage. Mm-hmm. Of course, she was at Hall of Fame with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So, okay, she's coming back. Cool. Nothing against it. Becky Lynch is a good wrestler. But you shouldn't take away Bayley's spot to put Becky Lynch in that spot.
Especially, like, I would understand if it's, like, a person, like, way lower than Becky Lynch, but, like, they're, like, right there.
They're part of the Four Horsewomen.
Yeah.
With Charlotte and Sasha, aka Mercedes.
It's debatable whether, like, Bayley's better than Becky Lynch, like, if they're not on the same level.
That's the thing. They're all four horsewomen.
Yeah.
They're all on the same level, 4 horsewomen. When you got one horsewoman replacing the other, it's not fair.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's not right. Bayley was just world champion.
Yeah.
She was just world champion before. Was it Tiffany cashed in on her? Was it Tiffany?
It was Nia Jax. Remember, she won.
Nia Jax. So Nia Jax beat her. So come on now. I mean, she was just world champion. She won last year WrestleMania. She won the world championship.
Yeah.
And this year, not even on WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody who was in the world championship match last year was in WrestleMania this year except her.
Is that accurate?
Cody versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Io Sky versus Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other women's match?
Oh, shoot.
Was it Bianca?
I don't know.
I can't think of the other one was right now.
Wait, what's the other championship?
So,
it was Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley.
There you go. And if Becky Lynch shows up tonight, every single person that was in the championship match last year is gonna be herself Bayley.
Yeah. And it even applies to Becky Lynch now.
Exactly, if she shows up, which we're pretty sure she's gonna show up.
It's like, who else if it's not Bayley?
I mean, it makes sense that she shows up. I mean, they're both, like I said, both from the same place, both grew up together, not grew up together, but both from same wrestling school. Finn Balor trained them, I think, both of them. So it makes sense. But the disrespect for Bayley, though.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I got Lyra and I'm assuming Becky Lynch for the win against Raquel and Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm. And in the next match on the card, it's another mystery person. It's Randy Orton calling out someone in an open challenge. Okay, so I don't know if we have the same person on this one.
Probably not.
But can I say mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that it's gonna be Nick Aldis that accepts the open challenge.
That's what I think too. But I just don't know, because if he should already announced it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead.
I think it's either Nick Aldis or Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa, that's.
It's just
that wouldn't be a good. That'd be the fans will boo that.
Yeah.
They should already, if they was gonna do that, they would already announce it. That way the fans wouldn't get their hopes up.
And then I bet when Randy Orton comes out, everybody will say Nick Aldis, and then if Solo Sikoa, it's just gonna kill the crowd.
Exactly. So if you're gonna do that, you should already announce it beforehand.
Yeah.
But have an open challenge. Either it's gonna be the surprise or somebody's coming back.
It has to be Nick Aldis, or the fans just not gonna like this Yeah. But either way, Solo, Nick Aldis, really anybody except Aleister Black and Rusev, if they.
Well, Aleister Black's not debuting until next week. They already said that.
Oh yeah, they already did, but like.
But Rusev, they haven't announced his comeback. Could be him.
Yeah, but like, unless it's Rusev, I don't see Randy Orton losing. So I'm picking Randy Orton.
He's not gonna lose out of respect. Whoever comes out, they're not gonna lose. Especially if Nick Aldis, because he doesn't need to win.
Yeah.
He's just doing it for if Nick Aldis comes out, he's doing it for the love of pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm. But Randy Orton, wins no matter what, but I'm predicting that it's Nick Aldis that comes up.
Yeah, I'm kind of conflicted between. I want to see Nick Aldis and Randy Orton. I just want to see that match. I mean, Nick Aldis can still go, and he's not that old.
Yeah.
I want to see Nick Aldis go. He was just NWA World Champ before he came to WWE.
Yeah.
Not that long before that, he lost his belt, but he was NWA World Champion not long before he came to WWE. But yeah, Nick Aldis or Rusev. I don't see anybody else. I cannot picture anybody else besides them two. Cause like I said, Aleister Black, no, because he's debuting.
You don't see Solo Sikoa though?
No, because the fans would boo that match because that would be a swerve. That'd be a slap in the face to the fans. Because if that was the case, you should already make that match when the Solo came out the last time when Randy was talking.
Yeah.
You should have made that match back then. You should have already announced it then. But the fact you didn't announce it means that you're not sure.
Yeah.
Which that's what I don't think he's gonna be Solo. Because if it was Solo, then you should have already announced it then. But the fact you didn't means that So that's why I got Nick Aldis or Rusev, but I'm leaning more toward Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
Just because Rusev is just now coming back, and he's gonna start off his first match back as a loss.
So, yeah, I don't think it should be Rusev because I don't want him to lose his first.
But because Kevin Owens got hurt, it also could be Sami Zayn coming back for his best friend.
Yeah.
I mean, not his best friend, I mean, they own it off, but it could be Sami Zayn coming back, which is a popular crowd too, because he had been back in how long since Sami Zayn's been there? It's been a while.
Yeah.
So Sami Zayn could come and surprise everybody. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm leaning toward Nick Aldis. That's why I want to see Nick Aldis. Put that out there, Nick Aldis for sure.
But you agree that Randy Orton's gonna win?
Yes, Randy Orton's gonna win, whoever it is. Yes.
But yeah, that's what you're gonna say.
That's it. Yeah.
For the main event, it's Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. And well, this has had an amazing build.
Before you get started on that, real quick, another little thing I just thought about. Why is no female mid-card belt being defended at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Cause why is Lyra in a tag team match?
Exactly.
And Chelsea Green and cause okay. It's not that the women don't deserve to be on WrestleMania, cause the titles just haven't been just built up well at all
Rhea and you talking Raquel and Liv Morgan?
No, not these titles. The mid card titles. It's just not been.
Lyra and Chelsea.
Yeah, this has not been built up. Yeah. They both have. Chelsea Green has a good character, but she doesn't really defend the title all that much. And Lyra just have one-off matches.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. At least put it on a pre-show.
Yeah, it should be on at least the pre-show.
I mean, when WrestleMania was one night, you had a pre-show. Now it's 2 nights. You can have one match on the pre-show.
Yeah, I think Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega, if there was a pre-show, I think they should be on it.
Just put it on a pre-show. You could put that on a pre-show.
Yeah.
At least have them defend the belt on a pre-show.
Oh, another thing I just remembered. Why you remember something? Why is that tag team match TLC, by the way, next week?
And not on WrestleMania.
And there was when Nick Aldis said next week.
Because they had the perfect setup for it.
It was just right there,
and then
they just let it go.
Yep, it was right there for it, and they blew it. They could have had a TLC match with all the tag teams involved. And it would have been and Montez Ford always does good in them kind of matches.
Yeah.
That will probably be the best match of the week, probably. But yeah, I have to say it real quick. You got the women's Intercontinental Champion going after the tag team championship, and she's gonna be a double champion based on what we predicted, because she's gonna have a tag team championship as well.
Why would she even want that? Why would she want?
Unless Becky turns on her and goes after the Intercontinental Championship and costs her the match. Just thought about that.
You gonna change your prediction?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to Rhea not Rhea, Liv Morgan and Raquel.
For that reason?
Yep, for that reason alone, and that will cause. There's no way they're gonna put two belts on Lyra. I just thought, but there's no way they put two belts on Lyra.
Oh, cool.
She has the pinball belts. They're not gonna do that. There's no way. They rarely put two belts on people because they're hard to pin both of them.
Yeah.
So there has to be a reason why they're doing this. They're probably gonna do that. They're gonna Becky Lynch is gonna come back. Seth just turned heel. Boom. Becky Lynch turns heel. She ain't been heel in a while, if ever.
She has.
I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But she comes back. She turns heel on Lyra. Challenges for the Intercontinental Championship Backlash. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that they're not defending their belts at WrestleMania, come on now. That's just ridiculous. None of them. Neither one of them. But anyways, sorry.
Back to the main event. But like I was saying, this has been like an amazing build so far, and yep. With the promos have been amazing.
Cody Rhodes actually stuck with John Cena a lot of those.
Yeah, like everybody thought he was gonna get buried, squashed.
I was scared for Cody for a second there, but he held his own. Like
yeah, and all the promos, like John Cena, like goes into it a little bit, and then Cody Rhodes just comes back.
Yeah, it was one of that promo when John Cena was on bury you. I said, oh boy, here we go. And then but Cody held his own in that one, and I was surprised. Usually that's when John Cena buries you.
Yeah.
Like he did Roman Reigns.
So Sikoa, Austin Theory.
Yeah, he does it there.
All of those people.
It's not John Cena's fault. It's just he's just testing them.
Yeah.
If you want to be a main guy, you gotta know how to talk on a microphone. Point blank. Period.
And he almost did it to Roman Reigns twice.
Yep. He did it to The Rock.
Yeah. Wait, when did he do that?
When he called The Rock after having a promo read on his hand.
Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, I think John Cena wins with the help of The Rock and Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman.
Yep. That's a good one. There. Trying to get bonus points. I see what you're doing there. But yeah, that's a good one. Anything else?
Nope. I definitely see John Cena win.
Of course, I think John Cena wins. Breaks Ric Flair's record, 17-time world champion. This is last WrestleMania, anyways.
Yeah. Cause if not now, when?
Wait, this is it. This is last chance.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have another chance to win.
I mean, he does.
Where? When else?
SummerSlam, maybe.
He doesn't have another chance. When does he have? Cody not give him a rematch.
Oh yeah, I guess not.
He has no need to get a rematch. What can he? Because he put it. I think he lost the Royal Rumble to Jey Uso.
Yeah.
He put himself in the elimination chamber. He didn't qualify for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is fair.
So where else can he go after this? He can't put it. What are you gonna do next?
Put himself in the SummerSlam.
How?
Because he's aligned with The Rock.
And where's The Rock been at?
I have no idea.
But yeah. So I don't know. I guess yeah. I'm gonna go John Cena as well. But is Seth Rollins gonna help out John Cena?
Because Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman are already together, so if they put themselves with The Rock, that would just be a super powerful.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about what Seth Rollins has been saying the last couple weeks about CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Does that not apply to John Cena? Not being there and all that stuff he's been saying about Roman Reigns and CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it doesn't work. I mean, he might not have meant all that. He could have just been saying that, but and he could have been delusional. You know, like you can say that and not actually mean that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know that he could side with John Cena for the betterment, because he could be like John Cena and be like, last year, you know, he helped Cody Rhodes out and Cody Rhodes didn't do a good job of holding the belt.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't need the belt. John Cena's a better champion.
And think about it. Think about this for a second. Seth Rollins helped Cody Rhodes win the title, but never got a match for the title.
Cody Rhodes didn't look his way.
Yeah. Like after he did WrestleMania, he didn't even do anything. Actually, he sided with Roman Reigns, which is the entire point that Seth Rollins helped Cody Rhodes out.
Oh yeah, that could be the reason right there. He sided with Roman Reigns. That's right. Tag team match. And that right should have been Seth Rollins. Yep.
And but yeah, that's why I think that he turns on Cody. I think he runs out to the it's not because I was gonna predict that he runs out to the ring like a babyface and then about to stomp Cena and then stomps Cody Rhodes, but then he can't do that anymore because they're just gonna expect it. So I just think I don't know. I think he just like slides in the ring and like nobody noticed it and then stomps Cody Rhodes.
Referee gets knocked out or something like that.
The referee doesn't have to get knocked out. I mean, it's The Rock. The Rock can just fire the referee just like that.
Yeah, but it's still a one-on-one match though. You still get disqualified.
Yeah, but they didn't get disqualified at WrestleMania 40 when the Rock pulled out the ref like 5 times, like hit the ref. I think.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, The Rock can do basically anything.
If The Rock comes, we haven't seen The Rock since Elimination Chamber.
I mean, he has to, right?
We ain't seen him since Elimination Chamber. I mean, you would think he would be there, but haven't seen him. So, I mean, haven't seen him since then.
Yeah.
But so you're picking John Cena?
Yep, I'm picking John Cena
Yep.
with the help of The Rock,
yeah,
Seth Rollins.
Like I'm also picking John Cena. Like I said, this build has been amazing though. You know, John Cena's last year of wrestling. I don't know if it's gonna be last year of wrestling, period, like a Sting, or his last year of wrestling full time, like a Bryan Danielson. I don't know which one he's gonna do. If he, is he gonna he the way it sounds, he's done like he's done.
Yeah, because like Ric Flair didn't do that, but like I think John Cena is serious about it.
Well, it sounds like he wants to do what The Rock did. Like he's already got his own TV show.
He does.
Peacemaker.
Oh, I didn't know there was a separate. I thought it was like Suicide Squad.
But yeah, he got a TV show though.
Oh.
He got his own TV show, like season 2 or 3 now. But yeah, he got his own TV show. He's in movies. So I think he's going to transition to like full-time Hollywood, like The Rock did.
Yeah, he's actually in a couple of games too.
Exactly. So he wants to do that full-time, and so he wants to do that. But then, will he open for him coming back? He's going to go into Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So he's going to come back to the Hall of Fame eventually. But The Rock's not in the Hall of Fame yet either.
Dang, I didn't even realize that.
So.
No, he should get inducted tomorrow.
Well, is Rock in the Hall of Fame? He's Rock in the Hall of Fame.
No.
I don't think so.
Because when he gets like announced stuff, they don't say Hall of Fame because they say Booker T, 2-time Hall of Famer.
Yeah. So.
And now they say Triple H Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Triple H is 2-time Hall of Famer as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for DX and yeah.
And it's up now, but yeah. Yes, I don't know if John Cena's gonna be gone full time, or he's just gonna be gone just part time, like a Bryan Danielson. But regardless of what it is, he gave us a good 20 years. I've been watching him since day one, since the first time he debuted against Kurt Angle with Ruthless Aggression.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, didn't know who he was. Didn't know he was gonna be this 20 years later.
You didn't know John Cena was gonna be John Cena.
No,
basically.
nobody did. Nobody did. If you say you knew he was gonna be world champion, you're not telling the truth. There's no way.
You gotta be the luckiest person in the world to say that.
Is that just like if you saw Stardust, you would say he'd be world champion? Absolutely not. Mm-hmm. No way. There's no way you saw Stardust wrestling and say that's gonna be a future world champion. Yeah. No, no way. Absolutely not.
I don't think that was on anybody's bingo card.
It wasn't. It was not. Absolutely not. So to see those two guys close out WrestleMania, Cody used to be Stardust, which that was a hard gimmick.
Oh yeah.
That was
especially to get over too, but he was kind of over though.
He was, but it wasn't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't like even if you get like over, like they won't.
It's like Goldust. Like his brother his brother Dustin.
Like, what's the biggest accomplishment he did? Win the tag team with him?
He won I think Intercontinental.
But yeah, the Big Wolf, like.
That's what I'm saying. But that's about how you go mid card. You're not going higher than that.
Yeah.
So you had to leave. I mean, people get mad at him for leaving, going to AEW, but he had to leave in order to get to the next level.
Yeah, because if he didn't go to AEW and all those other places, where would he be now?
Exactly. He had to go and get to the next level. He had to. So.
He might have been at the spot of like someone like Otis, just like a dead gimmick. You know?
Yeah, but that's basically what he had to do though. He had to go to the next level, and when he did that, he came back.
Yeah.
He had to step away. Sometimes you gotta leave somewhere in order to get to the next step. That's how it works sometimes. You know, in life, sometimes you gotta step away in order to get where you want to go to get to. You know, sometimes you feel like you might be stagnant sometimes, and you gotta step away or move, change pace, change something to get to the next one. You know, step out on a limb and then do something different. So that's what Cody did. He bet on himself, and so far it's paid off. You know, John Cena. You know, when he turned to the doctor of thugonomics, boom, instantly changed.
Yeah.
The spinner belt came. Then he became world champion. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's John Cena, one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest, depending on who you talk to.
Yeah.
Getting ready to break Ric Flair's record for most championships in history. 17. Well, 16 Ric Flair. Tied right now with 16. He's going to have 17 by the end of the night.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, John Cena so far is what I'm going to go with. Winning, like I said, Seth Rollins possibly involved in the match. But yeah, so far this has been a well, Wrestling Night 1 is pretty good. Second half was good. First half seemed like a Raw episode.
What WrestleMania?
WrestleMania Night 1.
The second half felt like Raw.
No, first half.
Oh, I was about to say the second half.
Second half was good. First half seemed like a Raw.
Yeah.
A Raw plus almost. Like it was like a souped up version of Raw.
Like Raw on Netflix, kind of.
Like a Raw, yeah, like a Raw on Netflix, like a bigger version of Raw. But then second half got good, especially main event. Yeah. You know, but
the main event, like, it's like a 5-star for me.
Yeah, not gonna. The main event saved WrestleMania Night 1.
That's
sure.
Like, you think so?
For sure. I mean, it would just been a regular PLE.
Yeah, I think it would be like I think it was like a B minus, and then the main event made it maybe like maybe an A.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Night 1, the main event saved it with Paul Heyman doing the double turn. Come on
I think if you look back on like in a couple of years or like down the line somewhere, if you look back on WrestleMania 41 Night 1, it'll be remembered for the main event.
Yeah, like I said, Paul Heyman doing the double turn, sliding the chair to CM Punk, low blowing to him. Roman Reigns thinking, "Oh, I got you back. We're good." I'm giving the chair to Roman Reigns, letting Roman Reigns beat up CM Punk.
It was kind of weird though, cause like Paul Heyman just like followed Roman Reigns like right behind him. Is that not suspicious?
No, he didn't.
He was like right. He was like
right. He trusted him. But what I noticed though, I don't know if you picked up on it. I looked at the replay again today. When he low blowed CM Punk, he was almost crying a little bit, right?
He was.
Well, he was upset. Remember? He was like, you made me do. I'm sorry, you know, kind of like that.
Yeah.
When he low blowed Roman Reigns, he didn't have any emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You notice that?
I did notice that.
Yeah, so I don't know if that anything. If that was so.
I know. I thought those tears were like angry tears.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm curious to see what happens if they're gonna be on Raw on Monday. They should be on Raw on Monday. After.
Oh yeah, they have to be. Especially Seth Rollins' entire like thing is he's the workhorse.
Yeah, exactly. He should. If he's not on Raw on Monday, then everything he said it's not true.
Yeah, just incandescent.
Exactly. Everything he said makes him a hypocrite. But yeah, ready to see Night 2. Let's get ready to see Night 2 and close this year's WrestleMania out and get ready for Backlash.
Backlash is probably gonna be good.
Yeah. But anything else?
Nope.
That's it?
Yep.
All right. So I'm Ben.
I'm Bash.
With the episode of